Can you help police trace a callous gang which terrorised a teenager in her own home?
He said that he would come back and hurt my family. Why would it happen to us and we haven't done anything? Because they don't even know us.
Destiny is a typical 14-year-old girl with a zest for life.
My daughter is just an amazing person. She's always full of energy. She's very sociable, loves her family. She has just got a general knack with people.
On the evening of the 24th of March, Destiny was at home.
Bye, Destiny.
My family went to go and watch my sister do her band recital.
We set out that evening about 6:30. Destiny, being a teenager, said, I don't think that's going to be my thing. Throughout the concert, I text Destiny just to see how she was getting on, and she texted me back to say she was fine.
But as the teenager relaxed alone, masked men were approaching the house.
It was confusing and shocking. I generally thought it was a joke.
One man went upstairs whilst another demanded money.
He had a screwdriver and he was threatening me with it and saying, where is the money? And if you don't tell me where the money is, I'm going to have to rough you up. I just felt like this doesn't feel real.
I don't know where any money is.
Get up. Destiny was taken into the kitchen and forced to search for cash.
It's like, I don't know where it is. My parents wouldn't just leave it around anywhere. They would obviously have it in a bank or something. They wouldn't just leave it out in the open. So it was like, stop playing games. This is stupid. I don't want to have to rough you up.
There's nothing in here.
Lion.
There isn't.
Money. As she was made to continue looking, a second man ransacked the bedrooms until he found something valuable. Boxes full of jewellery. Downstairs, Destiny was marched back into the living room.
He told me to stay here and don't bother telling the police because we've got people watching, and if you do, then we're going to come back and harm or kill your dad and your family. My heart rate was really beating fast. Why would it happen to us and we haven't done anything? Because they don't even know us, and it's just horrible.
As Destiny watched the men make their escape, she realised in horror that they were taking her grandmother's jewellery.
I was like, that's my nan's, and they're going to take it and I can't do anything about it, and that got me really upset.
The timing of the raid couldn't have been worse.
It was actually the anniversary of my mum's passing. It would have been 5 years on that day. Destiny and my mum were extremely close.
She was like my second mum. She was very special, and it was just horrible thinking about them taking all that stuff that reminded me of her.
The burglary has had a huge impact on Destiny.
She's withdrawn, she's quiet, she's not wanting to go out and do things.
I've had nightmares recently about being hurt really badly. How could they do that? It's not right, and I didn't deserve it.
Such an ordeal for a 14-year-old to have to go through. With me now is Detective Sergeant James Ashcroft. James, remind us of what happened to Destiny that night.
The family lived just off the Hagley Road West, which is a main route into Birmingham, on Thursday the 24th of March between 8 and 8:20. 3 males have approached the front of the house, forced entry by the front door. Thankfully, they haven't threatened Destiny with any violence, but they've been armed with a screwdriver and threatened to harm the family.
What did they get away with?
The offenders managed to steal a large quantity of jewellery worth several thousands of pounds that had a significant sentimental value to the family.
And who do you believe could have done this?
We believe that 3 individuals responsible, all male, One spoke with an Irish accent. That male wore a distinctive zip-up jacket, lots of pockets, described as a camping-style jacket. He was 5'6", 30 years of age. The other males are slightly taller, and one male wore a white and green balaclava.
And there is another man that you're keen to speak to, isn't there, to help you with your inquiries?
Yeah, that's right. We have CCTV on the street which shows a male, potentially 2 days prior, canvassing for doors. That male spoke with an Irish accent. It's highly likely that male was there legitimately. However, we need to identify him to eliminate him from our investigation.
Detective, thank you very much. As you heard, they're appealing for any information at all. So if you do know anything about this case, if you can shed some light on it, please do get in touch with us. Usual details are on the screen.